Hey designers, let's create an amazing 3D visual motion graphics intro in After Effects. Let's get started. We'll begin by selecting the rounded rectangle tool and drawing a rectangle on the composition. To center the anchor point, hold Ctrl on your keyboard and double-click the Pan Behind Anchor Point tool. Next, we need to remove the fill, as we don't want any fill in this design. Set the stroke color to white and increase the stroke width for better visibility. Expand the Shape Layers settings by going to Rectangle 1, Rectangle Path 1 and increasing the roundness to give the shape a more cylindrical look. Enable the 3D layer option and choose Cinema 4D Renderer, or Cinema 3D Renderer, if available. Next, expand the geometric options and change the bevel style to convex. Increase the bevel depth to 10 and adjust the extrusion depth to around 50 to 60% to give it depth. At this point, the shape may not be clearly visible. To fix that, we need to add a light source. Go to Layer New Light and select either a spotlight or a point light, whichever you prefer. Adjust the light position to enhance the visibility of the extrusion. Now, return to the material options for the shape layer and enable Cast Shadows. Increase the specular shininess to 100% to make the surface more reflective. Most of the other values can remain as they are. Once that's done, close the properties and refine the positioning. Press R to access rotation and set the Z rotation to 90 degrees to make it vertical. Press P for position and move the shape downward, so only the top part remains visible. We'll now duplicate this shape to create a chain effect. Duplicate the shape layer by pressing Ctrl+D on your keyboard. Press R to access rotation and this time, adjust the Y rotation to 90 degrees. Next, press P for position and move the duplicated layer upwards, ensuring that a small portion of the first shape remains visible. This will create the interlocked chain effect. Now, select both shape layers and press Ctrl+D again to duplicate them. Move these new duplicates upwards to extend the chain. Once again, select both layers and adjust their position so that the chain looks well aligned and visually balanced. Make any necessary adjustments to refine the positioning and ensure the chain effect looks natural. Let's add some natural movement to the chain by tilting individual links. Select the second layer, press R for rotation, and slightly adjust the Z orientation to tilt it a bit. Do the same for the third layer to create a more natural, non-uniform look. Once done, select all four layers, press Ctrl+D to duplicate them, and move the duplicates upwards to extend the chain further. Adjust their positioning to maintain the interlocking effect. Now, bring the time indicator to the first frame. Select all the shape layers, except the light layer, and parent them to the first shape layer 1. With shape layer 1 selected, Press P for position and slightly adjust it to refine the starting position. Click on the stopwatch next to position to create a keyframe. Move the time indicator forward to about 5 seconds, then adjust the position so that the entire chain moves downward, creating a smooth descending motion. Let's add some rotation to the chain while it moves downward. Select Shape Layer 1, press R for rotation, and hold Alt while clicking on the stopwatch next to Y rotation. In the expression field, type time *30. This will make the chain rotate continuously. Now, preview the animation. If it feels too fast, we'll slow it down. Press U to reveal the keyframes, then move the second keyframe to the 10-second mark to create a slower movement. Once that's done, select all keyframes and pre-compose them. Next, duplicate the pre-composed layer by selecting it and pressing Ctrl+D. Move Precomp 1 slightly to the left. Move Precomp 2 all the way to the right to create a wider effect. Now, let's create a background. Go to Layer New Solid, set the color to black, and move it to the bottom of the layer stack. For the intro text, select the text tool, type in your desired text, and give it a white stroke. Adjust the stroke width as needed. Align the text vertically and horizontally inside the composition. Now, apply a text animation preset. Go to Effects and Presets and search for Bungee. Apply the Bungee text preset to the text layer. Press U to reveal the keyframes. Select the first 2 lines full keyframes and delete them to modify the animation. Then, remove the last 2 keyframes as well. To fine-tune the movement, bring the remaining keyframes closer together for a smoother effect. Move the bar indicator to the second keyframe and adjust the offset value. Once everything looks polished, the animation is complete. If you found it useful, please like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Ace Designs for more content like this.